Oh, on time. القرعة حلوة بعد. New style, huh, Mr. President?
Very, very new style. How's it?
No shampoo required.
Just water. So are we going to start? Yeah, we need to start on time. Who's missing? I think we have Vivian, Shakil, Tawfiq is here, Gangadar Rao is here, Mahmouda here, Taruddin is available, Muhammad Sa'i is here. So I think we can start. Just Master Wasim is here also. So until the others they join us. President takes control, MC takes control. Okay. You want to wait for a couple of minutes? Team? Send a message to the group. Where are they? Why are they didn't join our team? The ITP.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask a question? Is this meeting for the children also, or only for the Toastmasters?
This is for everybody to join in and understand what's really happening in the actual meeting. So you're more than welcome to be here and just have a look.
How many we have from the youth? 3. Muhammad Ihtisham.
Yes.
Ishan is here.
Yes, sir.
Sriya is here as well. Okay. Sriya Sarah. Yusuf as well. Yusuf is here. Most welcome team. Youth, this is our future generation. Okay. I think we should start in 1 minute.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. So 35, let's start the meeting. Okay, Mahmoud?
Okay.
Yusuf, you raise your hand. You want to say something?
Yes, I have a question. Yes, for the theme of the next meeting that we're going to have, which is going to be the official thing, are we going to choose the theme or will the theme be chosen for us?
Yeah, your mentor will guide you, and at the same time, in the WhatsApp group, everything will be shared with you.
Okay, thank you.
Come.
Mahmoud.
Shall we start?
Yes, please.
Okay, excellent. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Mahmoud Al-Adraj, and I will be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the first meeting of the Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmasters Club. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention three ground rules for which we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. As Toastmasters, we do not talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing these topics. Please put yourself on mute if you are not speaking, and turn off your video if you are not stepping out of the meeting. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals. Likewise, our Toastmasters Club also has a mission. The mission of our Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member has the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. With this, let me welcome our club president, Mr. Ahmed Al-Balushi, to take the control and call the meeting to order. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sergeant at Arms. As a president of BITP Toastmaster Club, I want to call this meeting to order. Thank you very much. And I would like to welcome the fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests to this meeting where we are gathering to have some learning and educational sessions. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to this meeting. And I would like to, before I move on with my speech, I would like to recognize any guests if we have today. So do we have any guests or tonight with us? I think we have our alpha generation, the kids that we are depending on them for the future. But before that, I will go to Toastmaster Abigail Troy. Abigail Troy, can you just please introduce yourself to us?
Yes, thank you so much. I'll just keep my video off for the moment because it's kind of raining here. No, the only reason is just for a moment because I'm using my phone and that's kept on charge. But good evening, Bahrain IT Professionals. This is not the first time that I'm attending this meeting of your club. I have been a part of your 50th meeting as well. And I thank the entire fraternity of Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club for giving me the opportunity to be a part of your meeting now and then. And indeed, it's just an honor for me to be a part of your meeting. Of course, it's sometime almost 10 o'clock here in India, but it's really a pleasure for me to come up, and I would be doing little justice by taking up a role of a speech evaluator tonight in your club meeting. And look forward for a great evening tonight, President Ahmed Saleh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know that you have a role tonight with us, so you are most welcome to the ITP club. I think we have our kids, the young generations that we talked about, and I would like to start with Muhammad Ihtisham. Muhammad Ihtisham, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Muhammad. How are you, Muhammad?
Fine.
How are you, Muhammad?
Fine, sir. Good.
We cannot hear you, Muhammad. You have any
Good,
problem
sir.
with your mic or with your audio?
Good, sir. Fine.
Guys, is it me or everybody cannot hear him?
Yeah, okay, it's fine because he's having...
Okay, Muhammad, no problem.
I could hear.
Yeah, we can go with the next one and see if you can fix your mic or audio. Muhammad Atizaz. Muhammad Atizaz.
Yes, sir.
Can you please introduce yourself? Say where are you from and why you are here?
My name is Mohammad Atizaz Hussain Atif. I'm from India. I'm living in Bahrain. And I'm studying in Al Noor International School of Bahrain. And My hobbies are uh, to play games and cycling,
That's great.
and I'm
So,
a
what do
10th
you
grade
like, my
student.
friend? What do you like? What do you like? Why you are here tonight? Why do you think that you can you benefit from the Toastmaster from the youth
Yeah,
program that you were doing?
I joined because I wanted to learn how the Toastmaster meeting works actually, and
That's great.
what is it all about.
That's great. That's great. So you are here to learn what Toastmasters do and what you can get how beneficial it will be for your especially that you are still young and you can see you can build your career starting from here. Very good choice. I wish you all the best, Muhammad. Let's talk to Sriya Sara.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hi Sriya.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Just introduce yourself and tell us about yourself, why you are here, what you are looking for, what is your objective.
Yes, sir. My name is Shreya Sara Sumesh. I am 13 years old. I am studying in the Asian School Bahrain. I am in 8th grade. My hobbies are to dance, solve Rubik's Cubes, and read books. And the main reason that I came here was to overcome my nervousness. I always have I'm always scared talking in front of teachers and friends during any speech programs or something like that. And I'm also here to improve my speaking skills and my vocabularies and to see how does Toastmaster meetings actually happen.
Thank you very much, Surya. That's great. Actually, I love the way that you expressed why you are here and why you joined this place at first place, actually. And I assure you, Surya, that you will benefit the maximum from Toastmasters. This is why we came here because we learned a lot and we are still learning and we want to transform this learning to you because you are the future of the world, not only Bahrain or India. Thank you very much, Sriya. And take this always for all the students. Just participate. Don't worry, it's fun. Enjoy it. Yusuf Ahmed. Yusuf Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Yusuf Ahmed. I'm your father because my name is Ahmed. So you can be more comfortable in talking about yourself.
Yeah, sure. Hello, sirs. My name is Yusuf Ahmed, and I'm here to fix my speaking because I stammer a lot and I tend to pause and say all the time, and I want to fix that and become a better speaker for the future. My talents are I'm a very good video editor, I can swim very well, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much, Yusuf. Yes, that's very nice. And it's good. You see, these talents, you need to combine it, plan it, and execute it at the right place. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Thank you very much. Ishan, you didn't talk. Yes, Ishan, can we hear you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ishan.
am I audible?
Yes, you are audible and your voice is so lovely. Come on, show us.
Okay. First of all, good evening to everyone. My name is Ishan, and I'm from Bahrain. No, I'm sorry, I'm from India, but I'm currently residing at Bahrain, and I study at New Indian School, Bahrain. So basically, I think one of my good advantage or one thing I respect myself is that I can interact goodly with new people. But the thing is, sometimes as you see now, I'm stuttering or getting confused with the words. So here's somewhere thing where I have to improve my speaking. So that's one reason I'm really interested in joining a Toastmasters sessions for the following vacation. So I have been to a previous one Toastmaster meeting before the lockdown. So I had an basic idea, but I would just like to see one few more times how an actual Toastmaster meeting is. So that's why I joined today.
That's great. And how you see it? I mean, you still you didn't experience the Toastmaster itself, but once you go in deeply with us and you will listen to us and you will see how we are performing over here, then you can utilize this once you go back to your training program, the youth training program. All right. I think we have one more because I don't want to skip Muhammad Ihtisham. If he can talk, I will give him the chance to talk. Otherwise, I'll take over. Muhammad Ihtisham. I love this kid because this is the first kid I met on Saturday, the last time that we had gathering. Muhammad, you have a problem on your mic, so I think we will move on.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you have a problem in your mic or your audio.
We can hear you, but barely. It's very low.
Okay.
We can hear you, but there is a background noise.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second.
So, okay. So not to. We'll just Muhammad. Thank you very much. Maybe just if you fix up your audio, and then later on we can talk about it. All right. Thank you very much, Muhammad.
Okay, sir.
Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and everybody in this world who love to join Toastmasters, why we are here, what we are doing. Do you think that we are here just having fun? Yes, we are having fun. Are we here to learn? Yes, we are here to learn. Are we here to be under stress? No, you should not be under stress. Toastmasters is fun. Why it's fun? Count it as a hobby. When you count things as hobby, then you like it. Once you like it, then you will excel in it. Once you excel in it, then you will be distinguished. True? Dreams always starts with something. The reality is nothing but dream. If you follow the science fiction, either books, movies, whatever, you will know that 30, 40 years back, you would see these things that you are living now as dreams. True? Because for you it was like science fiction is something that is beyond my imagination. Who believes in that? Who believes in science fiction or believes in imagination? At first place, if you think of it, science fiction is nothing but imagination. True? But who believes in dreams, he believes in imaginations. And who believes that I can do it, then he will believe in what? There is one common word. Everybody always look after it and then they run after it. Achievement. Yes. You are going after your dreams because you want to achieve something. You want to get up to the stage where you are special, you are distinguished. Today, where are you sitting? Where are you standing? The better word is, where are you standing? Do you have any inspirational symbol that you are following? Are you blessed? Are you blessed by your family, by your society? And the most importantly, are you blessed by God? Do you have a path that you have to follow? Do you have plans? Do you have commitment and discipline to whatever you want to do in your future? Career path. We're talking about the educational path, the career path, the community path itself. It is something that you need to plan for it. True? Of course. Love, pray, relations, family, son, brother, wife, father, mother. These are the people, colleague, a friend. These are the people who makes difference in your life. And these are the people who you should plan your things for because they are in your life. We are staying in this life. We are having goals to accomplish. Trust me, every person or every human being in this life has a goal. At least one goal. Just think of it. Playing a PlayStation is a goal for you. Being master and FIFA football is a goal for you. I'm just looking for the kids. Being good, writing an article, it's a goal for some people. It's not your professional career. It's a goal for you. Anything in this life is a goal for you. Deal with things this way. When you go to history, you will find that who are the people that are remembered, and regardless of the criteria or the place that they are coming from or what they have done, because as a human we have evil and we have good. So both, but they are special, even if they are evil, even if they are bad, they are special. They had this special mind. They were distinguished, like Hitler and others. They were, I mean, they have done a change in the life. They have done a change for the people that follow them. You can be one of these people. But you think that those distinguished people, they reach to that stage because they have spent few hours per week or per month? Of course not. It's a commitment. When you plan things for your life, then you have to be committed. I'm not saying forget your entertainment life or your joys. But at the same time, this is a small portion of your life. The big portion is what? The big portion is the reality, the dreams that we were talking about. Those dreams that you want to make them reality. And is it connected to an age? No, it's not. If I have to tell you about myself, I'm now over for 53 years old almost. Yeah. And I got to my early retirement 3 years back, in 2017 or 18. Trust me, I started my university academic career again in the university. I just finished this year, the first year. I'm starting the second year. So in this 2021, I will be associated, graduated for computer science or artificial intelligence and big data. Imagine this, I'm 53 years old. Still, I want to accomplish more in Toastmaster. What makes me? I'm good. I have a retirement salary. I have a small business that's doing me some income. Why I'm doing this? Because I believe that I have something to deliver to the community that I'm living for. Now, this is the time. This is the time for me to deliver something to the community that gave me a lot. How can I do this? One of the things that I found I can utilize is Toastmaster. I'm here today because I want to deliver something to others. I want to deliver to the youth, to the generation of the people who are in 20s, 30s, 40s. Maybe they have some experience, but they do not have the experience that we, at our age, that we have it, either in life or professional career. I don't want to take too much because this will go beyond what we see in the agenda. I'm good with that. I will pass now the mic to the next role player. But before I go, I would like to welcome everyone in this meeting. And I hope that you will enjoy it. And excuse me for anything, because this is my first speech as a president after I took the gavel from my dear brother and friend and colleague, Toastmaster Ibrahim Santosh, the immediate past president. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Santosh. I just went there. He invited me to his house, me and my wife, to have a tea or a coffee, but we were in a hurry because we wanted to guide the meeting. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ibrahim. It was really a pleasure meeting you and your family as well. And with that, I would like to pass the control to one of our best Toastmasters. I really love when she take over any role. Really, she excel in what she do. She takes things seriously and she plans for it. And she gives whatever it takes to make that role successful to the max. Thank you very much. And I'm so glad that we have her in our club. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fatima. Now I would like to welcome Toastmaster Fatima Farzana, our Toastmaster of the day. Please welcome her with me.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that wonderful introduction. First and foremost, let me congratulate our new president, TM Mohammed Al Balushi, and becoming Area 3 Director. The World Happiness Report 2021 focuses on the effects of COVID-19 and how people all over the world have coped. In the report, Finland was ranked as the happiest country in the world for the 4th time in a row. It was followed by Denmark, Switzerland, Iceland, and Netherlands, grabbing the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions respectively. Afghanistan was ranked the least happy nation. India ranked 139 out of 149 countries in the report. Pakistan ranked 105th, China 84th, Sri Lanka 129, and Bangladesh 101st. My fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening. I am delighted to welcome you all to the Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club. Happiness means different things to different people. Since the theme is International Day of Happiness, doing what you like can affect your psychological state. What can you do to be happy? Studies say you can go feed the homeless and poor and provide them with some utilities. This will not only bring a smile to their faces, but to yours as well. If you are an animal lover, you can feed stray animals as well. You can make your friends or family happy by taking them out for dinner or making them dinner yourself. But before embarking on the journey to make others happy, you should remember to make yourself happy first. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions, by Dalai Lama. Let's move on to the agenda without further ado. For the benefit of the guest, I would like to explain the structure of the meeting. The meeting is divided into 3 rounds. The first is the prepared speech round, where members will be delivering speeches based on their projects and paths. The second part of the session is the table topics round, where members can organize their thoughts quickly and respond. This round is known as the impromptu speech. The third and the final part is the evaluation round, in which all the prepared speeches as well as other aspects of the session will be evaluated by the general evaluator and his team. It is time to start the education session. Let me introduce the roles and members today. There are 4 key roles that are extremely essential to have. As a Toastmaster of the day, it is my duty to introduce the role bearers who will assist me in running of today's session. The first role bearer is a timer. In this role, the timer will keep track of the time spent by each speaker. We have a Toastmaster who is passionate about traveling and cricket. Let us welcome the timer for today, Toastmaster Wasim.
Thank you, Madam TMOD. I just switch off my camera to just display the background. As timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and amber card, which denote specific time remaining. For table topic, speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will just display the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will change to amber. and at 2 minutes, red. Those giving speeches should limit the remarks to their speeches. Icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will just display the green, 5 minutes amber, and 6 minutes red. Individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds to amber, and at 3 minutes, red. Table topic speakers should limit their remarks to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will change the background to green. At 1 minute, 30 seconds to amber. At 2 minutes, red. "30 minutes grace period is given to all speakers to finalize their remarks." Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wasim. Our second role bearer, Toastmaster Riaz, was assigned today as a grammarian. Unfortunately, he is not available. Instead of him, Toastmaster Wasim will be taking up the role. Toastmaster Wasim, can you read out the grammarian?
Thank you, Madam TMOD. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening once again. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay attention to all speakers, listening carefully their language usage. I will note of any misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is accomplish, which means achieve or complete successfully. I encourage all speakers to use word of the day. I'm displaying the word of the day at the background of my background. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wasim. The third role bearer is to keep track of the ahs and ums during the meeting. We have a Toastmaster who is passionate about spirituality, reading, and traveling. Let us welcome the ah counter for today, Toastmaster Shakir Sheikh.
Good evening, Madam Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. The purpose of the ah counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler words, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase, such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shakil. The fourth role bearer is the general evaluator. His role as a GE is to provide beneficial feedback to each speaker as well as to the overall meeting conduct. We have a Toastmaster who is passionate about music, playing tabela, and singing. Let us welcome the general evaluator for tonight, Toastmaster Mohammad Niroz.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. My role is to evaluate the meeting in general. I will call for reports from the speech evaluators, timer, grammarian, and accountant. Next, I will comment on the quality of the evaluations given by the evaluators of the prepared speeches and table topics. Thank you, and back to you, Madam, Master of the Ceremony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Niroz. Now, the time to start our first round prepared speeches. To evaluate the first speech, we have a Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Farzana, there is an education session, is there?
My apologies. Okay, let's move on to the educational session. Back to you, Mr. President.
No, not to the president, it's for me, that education session.
Okay, fine. I'm passing on the screen to our VPE, Toastmaster Vikaruddin. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Can see my screen, everyone? My voice is audible? Thank you. And today the purpose of the orientation program, most of the members, those who join as a new Toastmasters, they may not aware of this one, what are the roles to be played and how the club is doing, what they need to be achieved. For that purpose, we have a new member orientation program. This agenda is we cannot cover in the 10 minutes. So this is the part A, and part B will be delivered in the coming meetings. So agenda is very clear. What is your goal? Being a member of Bahrain IT Professional Toastmasters Club, and how the club meeting roles you need to perform, and your pathways, and mentoring program, a leadership opportunity, and what would be next for you. So the new member expectations. So these are the overall agenda. So we cannot cover in 10 minutes. I will go in a two-phase manner. When you are a join as a member, you should have goal. So what's your goal? You want to become a communicator, or you want to make your leadership skills? What is your goal? So you need to speak to the VP education or whoever introducing you. Then you need to speak with them. What's your goal? Goal not beyond only this communication and leadership, maybe beyond that you may have. For that, we need to plan. Then only you can achieve your goals. How can we support you? This is the club member, which we have our 20 active members for our club. So these are the members who always support you, your goals. You want to become expertise in master of ceremonies. You want to expert in evaluation. You want to become a effective communicator. If you want to become time management, whatever you like, we are here help to support you on that. The club meetings, normally you will find our master of ceremonies already have mentioned, like how the meeting is getting flow, like Sir at times has handed over to the president, and presidents invite the guest and welcoming the guest. After that, he start his speech about the theme which already we said. So he explained. Then he give handed over to the master of ceremonies. So master of ceremonies is the host of the meeting, which is taking over all how it is performing. You may see already how she has introduced the grammarian, the accounter, and the timer. Remaining roles also it will come in the later meeting, like table topic master. Here is mentioned is a topic master, which is will be giving as a impromptu speeches. As Toastmaster of the day already explained, the meeting is divided into three parts. First for the education and speaking, the second will be the evaluation, and the third will be as a business session. As you have seen just now, here the example of our Toastmaster of the day, which is the Toastmaster. If you take as a Toastmaster role, I will just highlight direct points. What you will gain in this one, you will become a practice planning. You are planning how to run the meeting, and you are doing organization. Who will coming next? Who did the apologize? Who is coming? Who is not coming? She's preparing. Now also you see her, she's preparing herself for the next role, what I need to speak. The next is time management. So she is noticing as per the agenda, she has to cover within the time frame, she has to finish the meeting. If it is taking longer time, they will stop and not to go further, and she will intimate to the president or to the member, we have very less time. This is also called a time management, that's controlling the meeting. Facilitation and motivation. You may have seen she is introducing the speaker and giving the motivation, like you may see timer, accounter, and grammarian. And the team building. The team building skills will come like we need to coordinate each and every member who is a part of the meeting. He is the host of the meeting. So it has to coordinate between all members from start meeting till the end. So this is the experience role. No one can do that in the first meeting. If you want to become a Toastmaster, you need to wait and observe the things from the others and how the meeting is flowing. I have noticed Toastmaster Farzana and Toastmaster Neros or myself, we are observing the meeting. If we can play the role, then only we'll come forward. So now we are experienced. That's why how she is fluently managing this meeting. This is the classic example of a Toastmaster of the day. Grammarian, the another important role in the meeting, you may have seen the grammarian. The main skills, what you will get in this one, mainly you need to make the planning, like meeting how is flowing. One of the grammarian, Toastmaster Wasim, he is noticing my words, and he is noticing the sentences, how I am delivering over here. And it's interpersonal communication skills. So after end of this session, he will give the report, what I use the words, how many he found a good words, and about public speaking. At the end, he needs to give the report about how the overall meeting, how many people have the word. So right now he mentioned the word of the day is accomplish. So the purpose of the grammarian to use the words as much as you can, which you may not know. So this is for your vocabulary. One word is coming to your knowledge. A counter. I have seen our experienced Toastmaster Fatima and Toastmaster Niros, all the time they perform this role thoroughly. That's why you see when they're speaking, they don't have any errors and they don't have any thing to be find. I was there as a last, as a counter, I'm trying to find, I cannot. because now they become a mastery on that. You see, they have, if you become an accountant, what you will get? You will be active listening. You are listening, like I told you, I was listening Toastmaster Nero's, Toastmaster Farzana while they are, I'm trying to find. So that means I'm actively listening. So you will get more active listening while doing this as a counter. And you will be evaluation, like you are noticing, okay, you use not that good word, you have not make this one. So you are trying to do the evaluation. It will come while you become as a evaluator, providing effective feedback. So while you become and you are mastering the accounter, you will become an effective communicator, which I have seen in the our Toastmaster is Toastmaster Nero's. Maximum time he's using this one. I think he's a good strategy he's following. Now he's become evaluator. So he's following step by step. I really inspired from you, Toastmaster Nero's, on that. Again, the timer role. The timer role also is a good role, and people, most of them, they are in the meeting and they are not managing the time. You can see here Toastmaster Wasim. He is watching the time and I'm not exceeding my time limit. Now it is showing orange. So that means I need to reach to my conclusion and early to finish the part A. So this is the good start to be a time role. This role is for time management, active listening, and leadership. At the end, you know, you are managing your time, how to organize your time. I can see this, my slides will not finish by today. That's what I divided this session into two. So I cannot deliver within the time frame. I don't want to go very fast. I don't want to go too slow. I need to engage with our audience, how they can grasp that knowledge which they need to perform. So this is also a good active listening. Again, from the time management, you are listening and you are watching from the speakers. Another great role of this one, the table topic speaker. This role is to be delivering speeches, impromptu speeches. This is also, we have a expertise on that one. I am receiving a red signal, so that means I need to conclude this speech. Then again, this is a topic master. Later you will see one of our inspired Toastmaster Muhammad Al Sai, who is doing a role. Toastmaster have many hats, so he is playing that hats. So we will see later. Those who are new here, the youth leaders, you can see what you will gain in this one. You need to note down only the few points. You will learn about leadership, planning, time management, and motivation. The speaker, you can see now Toastmaster Tawfiq will delivering his as a speech. And after that, you can see one more great speaker of our club, Toastmaster Gangadhar Rao, who is also, you will inspire a lot from his ending of the speech after mine. The most important is also is the evaluator. The evaluator, you can see, as I'm already explained, Toastmaster Nero's, he's taking that role. And our president, Toastmaster Santosh Abraham, he is an inspired speaker and he won up to reach to the division level to be a best evaluator. Today also we will see, we have also one Abhijit Roy, he's also a champion in the evaluation. So I will not take much time. The remaining part, I will make you go through in our next meeting. And thank you so much giving the opportunity, Toastmaster of the day, for me to explain about the education program. And back to you.
You are an inspiring and passionate Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikaruddin. Now, the time to start our first round, prepared speeches. To evaluate the first speech, we have a Toastmaster who is passionate about social servicing, reading, and music. Let's welcome Toastmaster Santosh Abraham.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Farzana, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my speaker, Toastmaster Tawfiq in particular. Our speaker, Toastmaster Tawfiq, is attempting his level 4 speech from project 4 speech from the level 1 from the path dynamic leadership path. And the purpose of the speech is for the project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Now, the speech will be all the member will present a well-organized, well-delivered speech. The speech may be humorous, informational, or any style the member chooses. The speech content and style should work well together. This project is not a report on the content of the researching and presenting project. I wish good luck to my speaker, and back to you, Madam Toastmaster. Time allotted for the timer's information is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh. The first speaker for tonight, who is passionate about social activities and Toastmasters. Let's welcome Toastmaster Tawfiq Kader. Toastmaster Tawfiq Kader, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Fatma Farzana. What an excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you.
A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Quote by John C. Maxwell. Dear Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests, a very good evening to you all. Today, I will be talking about my 3 irrefutable laws, which I relate to personally, which was published by John C. Maxwell, an American author, in 1998. In the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership, John Maxwell argues that 90% of all people who add value to others do so intentionally. And this is true because we are naturally selfish. The first law that I would relate to is the law of the lid. It states that there is a lid on or limit to our potential that is determined by our leadership ability. So I just opened the lid and I joined Toastmasters platform. The warm welcome and the opportunity that I received personally surely inspired me to uphold the values and credibility that Toastmasters have built over the decades. I enjoyed the interaction, diverse culture, members recognition, and hence joined the team of VPPR, which displays exemplary instances of public relations. For instance, I started with Leaders Worldwide, having global presence, registered as a chartered member myself, and was the very first to raise the Bahrain's flag, who until then didn't know that this country existed in the globe. Chartered President of Leaders Worldwide, Cynthia Stott, was very supportive. She encouraged to come forward in taking up trainings in education, leadership roles, assigning projects. This gave me confidence and ability to perform my roles, overcoming my fear. As one of the valuable youth leader pointed out, that this is the platform to overcome the fear. My second law, the law of navigation. I've been mentored by Toastmaster Vikaruddin in particular in BITP, and surely he's been a gem of a person to work with. He's been very supportive and guided me throughout the process. Raising questions by many peers within the BITP that, are we paid to carry out such services? Or is it just a mere passion or willingness to do it voluntarily? Of course, you know it all. Toastmasters is all about volunteer. Anyone can steer a ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course, carefully seeing where they want to go and charting the most effective course to get there. This holds true value for the individual leaders and for leadership teams. To quote Maxwell, If the leader can't navigate the people through rough waters, he's liable to sink the ship. The third, the most important, which I refer to, the law of legacy. Leaders who leave a lasting legacy have an indelible imprint on our hearts, which come because they chose to become an impact on the world. Maxwell contends that leaders who practice the law of legacy are very rare, but the ones who do practice the law of legacy have a legacy of succession in their organizations, family, friends, and the whole of the world as a whole. How does this happen? These individuals lead with tomorrow, as well as we have to keep in mind what's happening today. They create a leadership culture within their organizations because they have to pay a price to assure lasting success. They value team leadership above individual leadership. Teamwork is the best work, and they realize that the leader's lasting value can only be judged based on how well the organization did after the leader is gone. The lasting example for us is the immediate past president, Abraham Santosh. He gave a legacy for us to continue in the BITP. In other words, those leaders who leave a solid legacy chose a life of significance, not just a life of success. In conclusion, number one, open the lid and explore the opportunities of life, which has to offer, be it pandemic, where we see the new norm, online services like Zoom, Teams, which no one would have ever thought of. Number two, navigate your life the way you want it to be, on your own terms and conditions. And as it's said in the world, is round, that goes, whatever goes, comes around. Leave an imprint which will have resounding success, results life has to offer. Leaders are not only born, they can be made in Toastmasters, as rightly stated in our logo, where leaders are made. Number three, leave a legacy to ponder, where we can build a youth for tomorrow to gain the respect we all deserve. And one easy way to do that is give respect to earn that. We all need to empower the leadership skills and build that confidence. My journey in BITP has just begun. And with all of your support, we can evolve in progressively taking BITP to the highest level possible. Thank you, and over to you, Madam President.
What a marvelous speech it was. Thank you, Toastmaster Taufik. The second speech for today, to evaluate the second speech, we have a Toastmaster who is passionate about photography and traveling. Let's welcome DTM Abhijit Roy.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Today, I would be evaluating Toastmaster Gangadhar's speech, who is delivering a project which is prepared to speak professionally, which is a level 5 speech. The purpose of the project is for the member to practice developing and presenting a longer speech, which ideally means Toastmaster Gangadhar is going to deliver a keynote speech, something similar. And the timing for the speech is 18 to 22 minutes. For the timer's benefit, at 18, the green card needs to be shown. At 20 minutes, the yellow, and at 22 minutes, the red card shall be shown. Toastmaster Gangadhar, all the very best for your speech today. And with that, over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit. The second speaker for tonight, who is passionate about bike racing. Let's welcome Toastmaster Gangadhar Rao. Toastmaster Gangadhar Rao, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Before I start, I just want to check two things. I'm trying to pin the timer.
If you can take a speaker view, by default, it will come on the top.
Yeah. Apologies. Okay. Am I audible, loud and clear?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. We cannot always do what we love, but we can always find the love in what we do. This famous saying from my favorite book, 9 Lies About Work. What is work-life balance? Is it going home on time? I just want to pause there. Respected President, fellow adult Toastmasters, fellow young Toastmasters, and guests, a very good evening to you all. Today, I am here for some answers. I am not giving any answers. I am here for some answers. What is work-life balance? Many of us think exactly clocking out at 6 o'clock, going home is a work-life balance. What are we doing if going home on time? That is the next question for me. Are we spending time with our family for a better relationships? Are we spending time with friends for a better social life? Or are we doing something like a sport or something for a better health? Or just being a couch potatoes, sitting and watching a nice series in the OTT or playing on the phone? Please carefully take all these questions. I am going to collect the answer sheets at the end of speech. Let us decipher this small problem of work life. How about separating both? The whole problem is they are staying together and we are confused. How about separating work and life? Let us understand both. What is work? The first thing comes in our mind is work is we are working because we get money. We get paid. We need to pay our bills. Years back, at the old age, I used to hear about something called, when you say what is work, people used to say work is worship, praying. It's like almost praying to the God. But now work definition changed. Work is hardship, work is boring, work is this. So many definitions has come up. We all know that. If we all forgot, but we started doing our work at the age of 5. At the age of 5, we started working. Our first work is nothing but our homework. But we never complained, oh, I'm doing work. We never complain to parents. We never complain to teachers going and asking, I need work-life balance. How can I do my homework like this? So with that, all I'm saying is that the complaint level changed, that from the childhood, different stages, we started complaining about work-life balance. Let us park that work issue there. Let us come to life. What is life? Why are you so much worried about that? Is it life is all about family, wife, kids, friends? Or is it love, happiness? What is life? Or is it a Toastmasters also as well, part of it? The day we get answer for this, I think we can solve this riddle of work-life balance. Before I jump into this, I want to share a little bit my personal journey on work-life balance. How did it change? With a small one slide, I just want to share something. Can you see my, I hope you all can see my screen. I can see it. Okay. Now there is a nice numbers here. It is not a math, it is like a 22 to 26, 4 to 5. It looks like a mathematics puzzle. But that's my journey. How my work-life balance definitions keep changing at different stages at different levels. For example, take my first complaint. At the age of 22, my career started. I was so happy to get a job. I want to jump into work. I want to do like mad. I was mad about work. No complaints about work. I was working crazy. Day and night. I remember coming even almost 3 o'clock in the night after work. That's a kind of work madness was there at that stage. Once you enjoy that part and you did a hard work, you started building your career at the age of 26. Obviously, nobody can skip this stage. Marriage. Marriage comes into picture and you got married. Still you are happy, you are enjoying work, you are still working and you are enjoying. You never complain about work-life balance that stage, because definitely sometimes we are happy at work, so we don't complain, particularly once the marriage process begins. With that, where the problem comes one by one, the next major thing, at the age of 28, I received my first gift from God, my child, my daughter. But again, we all know that marriage brings additional responsibility, child brings additional responsibility. Without any complaints, again, I started working. At that stage, I worked in such a way that almost I didn't see my child growing, only I could see at the age of 7. I was traveling, I was there everywhere, every day, I'm always out. So still, I never complained about work-life balance or anything, because I was enjoying what I'm working. That's where a sudden halt break came in my life. At 34, I had a major loss in my life. While busy and all these things, one ugly afternoon, I receive a call from India. Somebody is calling me and saying, Ishwar is my brother's name, is your brother? I said, yes, he's my brother, younger brother. They said, we found his number from his pocket and he met with a bike accident. I don't know what to do. I was in shock. How come I was so unfortunate to receive such a call from the spot directly to me that your brother met with an accident? Still, I was very optimistic, but the next minute I realized I lost my only younger brother. He was just 31. The life changed. It was a huge break. Everything stopped. Suddenly, my mind started playing with me. It has raised, making me feel guilty. When your mind starts playing, you are dead. So it starts saying, you could have spent more time with your brother. That thought has really put break to my this thing. What am I doing? Is this life, or am I addicted to work? Work was an addiction for me, actually. But the process continued. I suffered a lot and I've gone through it, but always, there is always a turning in your life which will keep playing with you very cunningly it plays with your mind. At the next stage, within 2 stages, I had another gift from God, my daughter born, my second daughter. Exactly after 2 years, I lost my brother. This has brought me back to the race of life. I don't call it as a life, I call it as a race of life. The race of life is running. Work, 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 life, work, life. I don't know, again, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. This is a stage when my second child is born, within a month's time, your work is teasing you actually. It is, I immediately within a month's time, I got my promotion. Obviously, that will push you further to work. Again, I fell for that. And again, I started work. Again, another opportunity came at the age of 32 with the arrival of my young son. My naughty son arrived, and that is at the age of 38. But again, work is still work is still like sucking me into it. Within 3 months of his birth, I moved to next position. I got promoted again. I mean, I could not come out of that web. There are people called World Wide Web. For me, it is a work web. Always getting into it, never could come out. After that, what happened? One nice incident happened, like at the age of 48, that is 2.5 years back. I received one nice message from a great leader in Bahrain. The message is saying that we are gathering all IT professionals to learn in the moment of joy. I said, I'm happy that I want some social life. I want to enjoy my life with my friends, everyone, wherever it is. I said, yes, I am ready to join your group and enjoy and do whatever you want. So I was imagining all those pictures of gathering in a weekend, having a fun, having a nice toast, food, and all this. When I went to the place with a group of people, when I opened the door, I see a group of people having tea, biscuit, and all these things with a big banner behind saying Toastmasters. Okay. So that's where I changed the definition in my dictionary. The meaning of toast is not toasting a glass. It is about a speech, Toastmasters. The whole toast definition changed. With that, my life is really changed because I saw so many leaders, so many different type of people, their behaviors in Toastmasters. It was started giving me my clarity for life, honestly. So that's where my journey began, getting a clarity on work life. Now, at this stage, I am moving into 50. Now I thought I will take a sabbatical, a break in my life. Because as long as I am working, I cannot get out of work. That's my addiction. So I thought I'll need to take a break, concentrate more on life and other things. This is where, honestly, I could take this sound decision because of the confidence instilled in me by attending Toastmasters for the last 2.5 years. I was so confident that I can go out and do what I want to pursue. Taking decision is not a problem at all because earlier taking a decision, shall I leave the job? Shall I go for it? Everything is scary. Now that is where I landed up taking a sound decision as a leader after practicing 2.5 years of Toastmasters, not very long it is. With that, I'm only planning my next step at 99. I want to retire at 99, but it doesn't mean that I'm stopped working. 99 is my favorite number because I love cricket. Because people at 99 play for very long. So I want to do that. I don't want to get out at 99. So with that, This is my small journey. I want everyone to place their milestones in their life and try to find a way to get your work-life balance. But all I want to say is that three things I want you to remember as of now, three tips to maintain work-life balance. One, when you are at work, be at work. Give your 100%. Don't give attention to other things. When you are with family, be with family. It is not physically present with family, mentally or absent. Same way, when you are at, for example, holiday, enjoy your holiday. So whatever you are doing in that moment, if you are present in that moment, you never complain work-life balance. We are complaining this because we are in two parts. We are present as a physically one place and our mentally we are sitting somewhere else. So when you are two separate parts, we can always have this struggle. Try to stay in one place, be present at the same place. Work-life balance is not, I would say that is not a policy, not a benefit, not an entitlement. Your company cannot give you work-life balance. You have to create your own work-life balance. That's what will allow you to carry. But don't wait for the age. Okay, I will start this work-life balance at the age of 50 or 60 or don't wait for the age where you cannot even balance your body on your two legs because you are already shaking at that age. So don't wait for the age where you want to balance work-life. Please have, this is my message to all the young kids in the group as well. Start finding your balance between your playing and studying, adults between work and your life. Please find that at right age. Don't wait for it to come to you. With that, thank you. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gangadhar. What a delightful speech it was. Let's start the second round.
Sorry to interrupt you, Madam Toastmaster. I think our Toastmaster was seen is disappear from here. Ah, he's here. Okay.
I lost him in between.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. Carry on, madam. Thanks. Back to you.
Let's start the second round, table topics. We have the table topic master who will be conducting the session today. The TTM today is a person who is passionate about camping, free diving, and scuba diving. Let us welcome Toastmaster Muhammad Al-Said.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. I was trying to unmute myself and it didn't work. Kept on clicking. Greetings, Madam Toastmaster Fatma Farzana and fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of the Toastmaster is to facilitate table topics where guests and members will have the opportunity to participate in the important speaking to introduce topics, and I will introduce a topic and call on speakers who will be given 2 minutes to speak about the subject. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, and we'll start with the Can you see my screen? Sorry, and I'll select, does anyone want to choose or actually offer to speak about this?
Take Mahmoud al-Adraj. Toastmaster Mahmoud.
Yes, I have a. I cannot see the name, but I see a hands up. It's not giving me the name. Sorry.
Shakil, VPM. Shakil.
Yes, Shakil, please. Toastmaster Shakil, please go ahead.
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. We always try to look for things in life that gives us pleasure. So it's our intention to have more and more enjoying life. People spend times to find out what will I do that will make my life happy? Where should I search for happiness? What should I do? Where should I go? And that is where, the exploration continues. And when the lot of time spent, then they realize what they realize. In life, it's a happiness or a pleasure. It's in every moment. You see, like a dinner, a normal enjoying dinner with your family, with your colleagues, for example, or friends. It could be a small moment, but that moment will give you so much happiness and pleasure that you will remember it maybe for all the life. So when you try to look for happiness in life, look the happiness in every moment that you are spending in your life. Make every moment a happy moment. And this is actually part of your internal thing that you say, what in this moment can make me happy? How I can make this moment happy? And if you work on each of the moments, every moment become happy and happy and happy. At the end, life will be full of happiness, because life is full of moments, and every moment happy is life is happy. So my suggestion, look for happiness in every step, every moment, wherever you get opportunity to find the happiness. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Table Topic. Thank you, Toastmaster Shakil. Next, we'll also have another volunteer for another table topic. Anyone would like to participate? Please raise your hand. Maybe we should select randomly.
Young Toastmaster can also try YLPs.
We'll select our president, maybe. Ahmed Balushi. I'll pick on him.
Yeah, take him.
He's not answering.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a surprise now.
Yeah, it's a surprise. I talked too much today. Maybe the IPP can talk, but it's okay for me, no problem.
Let me prepare it.
I hate this word, these two words. Okay. As I said, I do not agree with these two words. It's never ended until you end it. I always believe that things are ongoing things. If anybody here almost all of you, you heard me at the beginning of my speech. I said that I started educational career at this age. So which means that there is no end in your life until it is over. The over thing is in Allah's hand, not in our hand. That's why the mind cells, the body itself, your spirit itself, they function, but they function based on your attitude. They function based on what you believe in. They function in a way, if you are happy or sad, you are behaving optimistic or pessimistic. So this is how the end occurs for people. Otherwise, I believe that there are plenty of space in life for everyone to enjoy. When I say enjoy, enjoy everything. Enjoy the career, enjoy the social life, enjoy the professional life, and enjoy your sitting anywhere. Enjoy it. Once you enjoy it, then you will find the good in it. You will find the joy in it. You will find the benefit out of it. And this is the life. I always believe, maybe I believe myself, I believed it a bit late, but this is how it goes. The smart people who learn from the experience. So when an experienced guy or a person is speaking, the young people, they need to listen. Because once they listen, they will gain lots of benefit out of the words and sentences or paragraphs that comes out of the mouth of these experienced people. So life nothing is ended until you decide that it's ended. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the nice speech. Next, do we have anyone from our guests that would like to volunteer? Any of our guests?
Youth leaders, come on. You can do it. One of you lift up your hands.
I would recommend Sriya to come on because she inspired me with her talk today. Sriya, if you can unmute yourself, Sriya.
Okay, sir, I'll try.
Yeah, there is no wrong answer or right answer.
Fun, Sriya, it's fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, huh?
All the very best.
Thank you.
Nice picture. Please go ahead, Sriya.
First thing, when we look to this picture, we see a desert which is very hot, full of sand and no vegetation. There is nothing like that. Every single landform is very special and has its own features. Desert is a place where most of the animals survive. For example, camel. A camel is an animal which can survive without water for many days. A kangaroo rat, and so on. There are most of us who don't usually live in deserts because it is said to have less vegetation, no water facilities, no irrigation processes, and so on. But due to this, there are some people who live in deserts. And find many ways I would like to conclude the speech by saying desert is also a beautiful place. Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing. Very nice. You have a great future. We have one more time for one more table topic.
Abhijit has raised his hand. I think
Yeah, after Abhijit, we can conclude.
Abhijit, please. I can see you now.
His favorite topic.
Difficult one, huh?
Can I start?
Yes, please.
By the way, just want a quick confirmation. How would the timer be showing the screen? Would it be a share screen, or do I have to just see if or locate somebody?
You can see from the gallery view.
I'm using my cell phone, Toastmaster Vikar. Hence, I just want to quickly have a confirmation.
Okay, so you can stop sharing Muhammad Al Sai. So he will speak. He already captured the mind.
Okay.
Okay. Can I start?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tabletop Master, Toastmaster Mohammed Al Sai, fellow Toastmasters, and all those aspirants who wish to be the world champions of public speaking. This was a stage. This is not just a podium. This is not just a platform, but an opportunity. What I could see there is a wooden plank with a mic stand kept on for an opportunity for an individual to go up to there, deliver something, and then get the blessings of the audience. It's a moment of pride. It's a moment of joy. It's a moment of victory. This is what my two eyes right here can see from. It's an opportunity for just not me, for all the Toastmasters who are true aspirants to go up to there, go up to that platform and pass on a message to the people all across the globe and showcase of who we are. Yes, that's right. We are the better communicators. We are the motivators. We are the influencers. We are who we are. Now, this is what I do. When I see that podium, I just not see that as an image. I do not see that as just a mere board. I do not see just as a mic or microphone. As I said before, I see that as an opportunity to rise and shine. I see that as an opportunity to make myself come victorious and successful into the entire world. I see that as a place where I can stand and probably deliver the last table topics of today's evening at Bahrain IT Professionals. And that's what makes it even more special. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Abhijit. Great speech. Thank you all, and thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Back to you, Toastmaster Farzana.
Can we have a round of applause? It was a great experience that we all had during the table topic session. Well conducted by Toastmaster Muhammad Al Sai. Thank you. Now it's our business session. I would like to hand over the screen to our President, Toastmaster Ahmad Al Balushi.
Thank you very much, Master of the Ceremonies. Okay, we're back, and we'll be conducting a very fast one business session today, because I'm sure that this is the first meeting for us after electing the new XCOM. So it will be very fast and very brief, where you need to be prepared for next meeting by role, each role, like secretaries, treasurer, VP PR, VP membership, VP education. You need to make sure that you are ready with your report. I know some of you, maybe you have some things to say, but others maybe they didn't prepare themselves very properly. So I will start with our treasurer, Toastmaster Wasim Khalid. Can you please update us with your report, please?
Thank you, Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Good evening once again. Mr. President, I'm just preparing an Excel sheet in which I will just contact our VP and I'll get the active members details. So I'll just add them, and then with the time I'll just update you when membership is going to end. The members need to be just register themselves again.
Okay, fine, no problem.
Being, I don't have any information. I mean, just I made a list, but I don't have members detail.
No problem. Just make sure that you collect all the information and the data for the treasurer, and we need to know how much we have and for expecting any money to come in, how much we need to spend and all these things. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Wasim. I will go for the Vice President, Public Relation. Actually, the Secretary. I don't think Toastmaster Anis is not with us tonight, yes?
Yes.
Is he with us? Toastmaster Anis.
No, he is not here. He is already apologized. He is not joining it.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, the Secretary also, I don't think the Secretary have anything to report, but we need to pass him by VP Education. Please pass to Toastmaster Anis to be prepared for next meeting on the topics that he need to handle. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I will go for Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Tawfiq. If you have anything to report, please go ahead.
The session has been going good. I have got a handover from Toastmaster Vikaruddin, and I appreciate the XCOM roles in cooperating and attending with us YLP. It was a very good opening session. We are also proud having the members with us and even volunteering for the table topics today. It was glad and I appreciate. And hopefully, as we plan, we look to grow in the ITP. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Tawfiq. You are doing a great job actually in the YLP, and you and the Toastmaster Vikaruddin. Thank you very much for your efforts. And actually, you are doing even a good marketing plans as well. Thank you very much. I'm expecting even to see much better than this. Thank you very much. Now I'll go for the Vice President membership, Toastmaster Shakil. Toastmaster Shakil, you are the person who needs to give us, some money and some members.
Yeah.
We're expecting a lot from you. Please.
Yeah, definitely. I want to actually work on plans, President, on how we can increase our exposure of the club through various social media, others, and inviting more guests and asking more people to bring guests and converting them into members. We will work on a plan. I will need your support to build our plan for increasing the members and also increasing the attendance from all the members as well. Definitely by next meeting, we will have some concrete plans. There are no new members in this, and I believe there are no guests where we can build more relations. Maybe from next meeting onwards, we will have more guests.
Inshallah. Thank you very much. We're expecting a lot from the VP membership. Always. We expect that they bring new members for us. They make sure that the old members, they follow up with them to renew their membership. And yes, the more we get, the better. It's good. It's good that you finish up some challenges like the DCP points for us, so we can become distinguished in earlier stages of the club.
Yeah, that should be our plan, definitely.
Good, fantastic. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shakil. And now we'll go for our champion, Toastmaster Muhammad Fakharuddin. He's the Vice President Education. He's doing a great job, I have to admit this. And he's trying his best to make everything successful. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Muhammad. Please give us your report, a brief one, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now you are stopping me to speaking. I will also not take much time. Just I will give the brief and thanks to the members, those who we launched the automation tool, making the online agenda, and all are supportive. They are logging in and they are giving the report. And this is very good tool to identify who have done what and what role. So at the end, the KPIs after 6 months or a year, so they can see their how they have done. And apart from this one, PQD already sent a list of awards. So as a club, we need to focus on that. And I want our members to reach up to the highest level in the education awards, which is already released from my side. Apart from this one, and we are running YLP program thanks to the IPP and the current president and our special vice president public relations Toastmaster Tawfiq. I encourage our PPM also join with us and see the members, and there you can find the members, those who join as a YLP, their parents may be the prospects for you. So that's why we are here. And that's it for now. And as you asked for the Toastmaster Anis, he is not joined due to work related issue. And recording is available if he wants to record a minutes, so he can watch our recorded video, so he can make the minutes if he can. And that's it from my side. By next week I will give you more, so you have tell brief, so I will not telling.
Thank you very much.
And back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Farzana. Thank you. You are doing a lot. You don't need to talk. You are doing a great job, and your work is talking instead of you. So thank you very much for everything. It's just you can put them in a document and share it with the members in the group, so either in the XCOM group or in the normal members group, so they can see what we are doing and where we are reaching in our achievements. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Muhammad. Now, business asking from the minutes. Okay. As I said, we don't have much to say because this is the first meeting for us. We will just leave this for tonight. I don't have anything new to say. I already said what I want to say at the beginning of the meeting, and I will say some few words at the end of the meeting. And with that, I would like to hand over the session to the Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Fatima. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Let's move on to the third round, the evaluation round. The next part of our meeting is an important round. In this round, beneficial feedback is given to each speaker as well as to the overall meeting conduct, so that members can benefit from the experience of evaluators and become better speakers. I would now like to hand over the session to General Evaluator for today, Toastmaster Mohammad Neeroz.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Once again, very good evening to all. Firstly, may I request the timer, TM Wasim, to present the prepared speeches and table topic timing report before moving into the evaluators. TM Wasim, could you please present the report?
Yes, General Evaluator. Good evening once again. The time taken by speakers, TM Bakaruddin, 12 minutes.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
No, we can hear.
Am I audible?
We can hear. We can hear.
Okay now?
1 minute. Can you speak now?
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The prepared speeches, the time taken by TM Bakaruddin is 12 minutes. TM Tawfiq, 7 minutes, 1 second. And TM Gangadhar Rao, 17 minutes. In table topic session, TM Shakil, 2 minutes. TM Ahmed, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Sia, 1 minute, 35 seconds. And TM Abid, 2 minutes, 18 seconds. That's all from my side. Back to you, General Evaluator.
All they are within the time.
Yes, except TM Vikaruddin, but he was just only, there was no actually prepared speech.
No. This my education
Educational speech.
cover
Okay, that's fine.
2
That's
minutes,
fine.
according to.
That's fine, TM Wazim. Thank you very much for your report. Now, let's start with the evaluations of the prepared speeches. I would like to call upon our first evaluator, TM Santosh Abraham, who will be evaluating TM Taufik Kader's speech. Let us welcome TM Santosh.
Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and my speaker, Toastmaster Taufik in particular. A leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. What a wonderful quote by John C. Maxwell to start off a speech. The speaker came with a level of confidence that we all would like to admire. And he came up and he did, first of all, he established his source. He said, I am being inspired by the 21 refutable laws by John C. Maxwell, source established. Second thing he did is that he said, 90% of the ones that add value do it intentionally. Second thing, he made his first statistics being explained. And now he went across to his three laws, explanation of the three laws, a lot of business theology being mentioned. All his speech, I could see a lot of gestures being used, and his gestures complemented with his words. He had a hands movement here and there, whether it went on very well with his words. And the voice tone. He could go high and low at times. He could increase the volume. He could reduce the volume. Was wonderful. And in the midst of all this business theology, I was waiting for some example to come up. And the first example I could see was he used myself, the immediate past president. I was inspired. And not just because my words were they used, but because he used an example in the midst of all this, which example which everybody could relate to. And the comfort level was amazing. It was well researched. He had done quite a well research on these three topics which is mentioned, which is one of the objective of the whole speech as such. I have a couple of recommendations for him to make him, because he's a speaker with a great potential and he can do much better. One of these aspects is that I feel that he could have practiced and mastered the speech, because we all feel, I had a feeling that he was looking at the screen and reading rather than talking to the audience. If you could practice and master that speech, he doesn't have to do that. He can speak with more sincerity, speaking out of the heart. When you master the speech, you speak directly to the audience. And that is one thing. Second aspect I would say is that with the kind of confidence that this wonderful speaker has, he could stand up and speak so that not just his words speak, his whole body would speak. And he could use his gestures much more efficiently. And that is the second thing, because he could stand up and speak so that his whole body speaks and his gestures would be much more appreciative. Third aspect is that I would say that quotes have to be used in a speech as a flavor. It's only a flavor, it's not a main dish. But I could see him using quotes a couple of times, which is made it a bit of an overuse, where that time could be used much more to explain with more examples, because live instances are what people take home with them. The points are much more readily available with them in their mind. They'll remember examples more. So in short, in summary, it was the speaker exhibited great confidence, had good gestures, good voice modulation, good research having done. Some of the recommendation I would like to explain is that he could stand up and speak, practice and master the speech. Overall, wonderfully done, accomplished. Go across the next level. All the best to you, Toastmaster Taufik. And back to you, Mr. General Director.
Thank you, TM Santosh, for your evaluation report. And let me now, our second evaluator for today is TM Abhijit Roy, who will be evaluating TM Gangadhar Rao's speech. Let us welcome TM Abhijit Roy. The screen is yours, sir.
Thank you, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and Toastmaster Gangadhar. I just came, before I entered the room, I just came back from work and I was just thinking, what is really the situation with me with this work-life balance? Going early morning, 6 o'clock and coming back at late 8 o'clock? Well, Toastmaster Gangadhar, you at least did not disappoint me, because what really went on my mind it was something very resonating of what you explained today in the form of a keynote. And the way you just not explained, you were all involved into it. And not just you involved into it, you involved us all. At each phase of your life, few of the fellow members did get involved into your particular aspect of your life, be it at the age of 22, 24, 28, 36, 38, 50, and then finally the age of 99. This is what the best aspect of a keynote speech is: connection, emotional connect. In a keynote speech or a longer version of a speech, a speaker needs to connect well with the audience. And you had great emotions. You had great examples to connect with the audience. And those examples were just not hypothetical. Those were realistic. And that makes your speech even more special. Number two, the pictorial representation of the different phases of your life. How well you explained of the graphical representation of your life journey, of at different phases, how you as an individual could not prioritize your life just because you did not segregate work and life. I felt it was like a weighing balance that you were trying to measure, work and life. And we are on the same page. That is one important aspect: pictorial representation and simplicity. And number three, the key message. Every keynote should come up with a key message for the audience. What is that audience is going to wait for that long to hear your speech for what? What is that is going to be gainful for them? You had a message for the audience. But having said that, Toastmaster Gangadhar, you still, as you said, you are going to retire at the age of 99. So until the age of retirement, you still have something in hand to be one of the best speakers in the world, to be a motivator, to be an influencer. How's that possible? Here it is. All you can do is ask rhetorical questions. Ask the audience questions and take the question back and answer for yourself directly. That will make you feel how much is the audience involved in your speech. And number two, the expressions. I kind of felt that expressions of your facial gestures and other hand movements were kind of missing. All in all, Toastmaster Gangadhar, great speech, great structure, great flow, little bit of on the gestures, and of course, rhetorical questions can make you a great speaker one day. All the very best. Thank you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, TM Abhijit Roy, for that evaluation report. Now we are moving on to the second element, that is tag team reports. As you are aware, the first officer for today is our timer, TM Wasim. TM Wasim, may I request the timer report to present the evaluator timing report now?
Thank you, General Evaluator. Once again, good evening, everyone. The time taken by TM Santosh Ibrahim, 3 minutes, 14 seconds, and TM Abhi, 3 minutes, 24 seconds.
So both,
yes, in time. Back to you.
Thank you so much for that comprehensive timing report, TM Wasim. Good job and well done. Moving on to the second officer today is our counter, TM Shakil. May I request the counter to present your report?
Thank you, General Evaluator TM Niroz. I recorded the use of repeated words and all. What I noticed is TM Mohammad Vikaruddin repeated the word so 11 times, and TM Gangadhar Rao repeated the same word so 9 times, and he repeated the word but 4 times, and he repeated the word again 4 times. This is my report. Thank you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, TM Shakil. What a difficult task that you have accomplished. Do you think it is an easy job? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone challenge that you can do this job role like Shakir has done? Because I was being to this position several times. So I understand that the difficulties. Kudos to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Appreciate it.
It was not too easy to count the numbers of R's, ums, and ers. Once again, thank you, TM Shakir. Moving on to the third officer for today is our grammarian, TM Wasim. May I request the grammarian to present your report, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator. Overall, English usage was excellent. The word of the day was spoken 12 times. TM Vikaruddin 3 times. TM Tawfiq 2 times. TM Gangadhar Rao 2 times. TM Santosh Ibrahim 5 times. And TM Ahmad 3 times.
Okay, could you please tell me who has used the word of the day most and least?
The most is used by TM Santosh and the least is used by TM Tawfiq. Back to you.
Well done. Okay, thank you, TM Wasim. Once again, the word of the day, which is accomplished. It was an easy word to use, but I encourage everyone in the future use the word of the day when you speak out to accomplish your tasks. Thank you once again, TM Wasim.
Okay.
Now it is time for me to present the general evaluation report. Surgeon at Arms started the meeting at 7:35 p.m., where the meeting should have been started at 7:30 p.m. There was 5 minutes delay. Despite it was not started on time due to technical glitches, still he was able to start the meeting without further delay. Hats off to TM Mahmood once again, and he has addressed the mission statement very well. Well done. Good job, TM Mahmood. I think he's not present now. Thanks to him. Moving forward, the president welcomed the guests warmly, called the meeting to order, and adopted the agenda flawlessly. His introductory speech was exceptional and relatable to the theme. What I liked the most was the welcoming session with the youth champs and the way you encouraged them. It was a great start, Mr. President. Moving forward, TMOD, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Can we have a very big round of applause? As usual, the mission Madam Toastmaster of the Day have accomplished mind-blowingly using the theme International Day of Happiness. The statistics she presented about the word happiness report was very informational, wasn't it? Thank you so much for bringing such valuable information which encourages everyone to learn more about happiness. What I am missing here with other members also, because we are talking about International Day of Happiness, but we are not showing that to others, means with smiley face. It is missing. Moving forward, educational session. Indeed, this education session is a vital necessity to understand the role of Toastmasters. It was very informational, and TM Vikaruddin explained the duties of the role players in detail and used a lot of examples of pointing each member without missing. How have they improved being a Toastmaster? And also, he talked about time management. Thank you for that, TM Vikaruddin. Moving forward, evaluators. We had 2 evaluators for the day, and they both had brilliantly presented their evaluation reports of their speakers. They acknowledge the positives, suggest the best to do, and different way of projecting in the future. The evaluation tone was positive, and it is appropriate for the experience level of their speakers. Thanks to them as well. Moving forward, timer and grammarian, because today both the roles done by one person. We all had to give him a big round of applause by accomplishing this task. It is not easy. Efficiently performed both the roles. It is not easy handling two roles at a time, and choosing a wonderful word of the day that is accomplished, and it was projected on the screen for all of us to remember. Most of the time it is missing, it was missing, and use the word of the day for us. Thank you, sir, for your hard work. Appreciate it. Finally, moving forward to our counter. He presented a comprehensive report, which was also a difficult task, and the way he projected it was very well presentable. Did I miss someone here? Of course, yes. Can we forget the next role bearer, who was our table topic master, TM Muhammad Al-Sai? He conducted the table topic master session admirably. The chosen topics were excellent, and it was very much entertaining, and kudos to you, sir. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to all the officers and members. Finally, I have only one point and area for improvement that I just like to suggest, just a suggestion. The meeting agenda was not uploaded in the chat. It is nice to have a copy of the agenda uploaded in the Zoom chat, because the guest also can have a look into it. I did not find it. From the future meetings, if we can upload that as well, that would be nice. Overall, it was a fruitful meeting, and kudos to every one of us for making this meeting successful. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. General Evaluator, for that valuable feedback. It's time for voting. The link has been uploaded in the chat. All the participants kindly take part in the vote, please. It's time for me to end my role for today. My sincere thanks to all our participants tonight. May God bless us all. I would now like to hand over the screen to our President to announce the winners for tonight. Over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. Big applause for our hero, Toastmaster Fatima. As usual, she did a great job, and she will, inshallah, in the future, she will do the same, much, much better than this. Thank you very much. Now, there is a link in the chat that please, I need you to vote so we can select the winners. Of course, everyone, as Toastmaster Santosh, every time he says everyone is a winner here. These only facts or just numbers or pictures or images of things just to motivate the people. But at the end of the day, who participate is a winner, who learn is a winner, who excel is a winner. So a gift or an award, this number does not measure your real skills and your real talents. However, I will be doing the following. I know that Toastmaster Santosh, he used to talk in each meeting, and we took this privilege from him. So I will volunteer this time before the close, I will adjourn the meeting, but I will ask the IPP to say a word for 1 or 2 minutes and then announce the winners. We will be sending him. I would ask the Sergeant at Arms of Toastmaster Wasim to send the winner's name, Toastmaster Santosh. He will be announcing them. But I need him to say a word for 1 or 2 minutes, because I always believe he is an inspiring person for me personally. I'm sure he's doing the same for everyone. Toastmaster Santosh, mic is yours before we adjourn.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. It's a privilege to serve as the IPP for this term. And you already taken on the gavel pretty well. Thank you so much. And we see that BITP is on the future to a greater success this year. And my only, as a IPP, only suggestion and advice is that let's seriously continue the mentoring program so that every member is being properly mentored across to. So each of these meetings will have a showcase of talents coming up. And we will showcase our meeting in such a manner that it's world class. Let us have the VPPR, just like our last VPPR, let's invite people all over from different nations and different places to come across and visit us. Secondly, one more thing I wanted to tell you is that, let us come up with the next edition of Bits and Boats. We had the first edition of the 50th anniversary. Let us look out forward for the next edition to come up. And this time, my suggestion is that we should also invite some articles from our youth leaders of the YLP. So from the youth leaders also should contribute for the Bits and Boats. My suggestion is that this time we should take some articles from the youth leaders also and present it on the next edition of the Bits and Boats. And as such, I feel that this is a wonderful way that we have started off right now. Let's have at least 3 speeches every week so that people who come here to watch will definitely take back something with them when they go back. Altogether, well done. Thank you so much. And I really enjoy being part of this XCOM again one more time. And all the best to all the XCOM members. I'd seen the business session moving. President, you have made it so smoothly. So it was seamlessly smooth all through, and God bless you all. Thank you. And is the results ready? I think I'll give the privilege back to the president to announce the winners. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. IPP, Toastmaster Santosh. Without any further delay, let me announce the winners. And as I said, everyone here is a winner. We are just announcing this for encouraging them. And I would ask one more thing before I will adjourn. But before that, let me announce the winners. We have, of course, the best speaker is nobody but our beloved Toastmaster Gangadhar Rao. Well done, Gangadhar Rao. And we have this evaluation or evaluator. So this Toastmaster Roy. Toastmaster Roy. Abhijit Roy.
Thank you so much, sir.
You have done a great job. We have this assignee who did a double job, who's the timer, Toastmaster Wasi. We have best table topic commentator, Sriya. She's with us. Is she with us, Sriya? I think she left.
Sir. Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations. You won as the best table topic speaker. Yeah, you have done a great job. See, you have done really a great job. Thank you very much for being here tonight, and you inspired us with your speech actually.
Yeah, one of the YLP participant, Mr. President Yusuf Ahmad, who wants to say something.
I will. Don't worry about it. I know what he wants to say, because he raised his hand for the table topic. So please give me hosting or co-host. I have a picture for him. Before we close, I'll give it to him. Okay, so best role player, of course, no one but who you guessed? TMOD, Toastmaster Farzana. Well done. He has done a great job today. Always, as always. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Farzana. Thank you very much. I need this the YLP Ahmed Yusuf, I think his name is Ahmed Yusuf. Before I adjourn for 1 minute, or 2 minutes. I would like him to talk. Yusuf Ahmed, you are here? Yusuf Ahmed.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear
Open
me?
your camera. Please open your camera.
Okay, sure. Give me a sec, please.
Okay. We would always love to encourage our youth. They're our future. I will give you something. I'll share something with you. Maybe I just grabbed it very fast from somewhere. Please check it out and tell me. You raise your hand. Why? You raise your hand because you wanted to talk in the topic. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. Just let me. I see the picture. I have it over here. I want to show it to you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? A picture. Very fast. Wait. I don't have it. Where is it? I cannot share this. Why I cannot share it? Okay. Can you see this?
Okay, it's yes, I can see it now.
I apologize, it's very small, but you can see it. Can you see what does it say? You have two persons. I want
Yes,
you to explain. Explain to me. What do you see in these two pictures?
In these two pictures, we see a man who has failed out in his life, and the second one is him building a ladder with those same bricks. Now, this is not an immediate picture, it's a metaphor. For example, an example of this metaphor is this man used to fail out in his life. He used to give up very quickly and used to fail. And then he realized his mistakes and he learned from them. And he used those mistakes to never repeat them again and to do better. So the moral of this picture is making mistakes or failing is okay. It's just another part of learning and becoming a better person. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Applause for Yusuf Ahmed. Although I saw him since the first time he raised his hand, and it was in my mind that I'll give him the chance at the end of this meeting to say something. Okay, the winners will be getting certification or a certificate for their participation and as an award for their winning. And I believe that we reached the end. I don't want to take more than this. We're already delayed. We didn't ask actually to extend the meeting, but we are done. I will adjourn the meeting, but before that, as I said, the winner certification will be delivered to you by our ExCom members. Thank you very much for being here tonight, and I hope it was a fruitful, beneficial meeting for everyone. Thank you. Congratulations for all winners. All the best for the others. Please join us an hour, and with that, I will adjourn the meeting. Thank you very much.